Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright, so got a 2008 Honda Stepwagon. And this customer's in because he has a flashing check engine light. It's got a dead miss, but I'm not gonna run it too long. But it is a flashing check engine light. It's got a pretty dead misfire. It's got a K24A motor in it, so we should be able to get parts for it. But I'm just gonna scan it and see what cylinder is misfiring first. Hopefully the Kingbolen will be able to scan it, because it still has an OBD down here. It's got. Oh, turn on the light for you guys. Turn off the fan. Honda Stepwagon. You know, a lot of times other dealerships won't work on, you know, right-hand drive vehicles, or even if they're, you know, modified. But us, I don't know. People who tune their 1.5 liter turbos on their Civics will still work on them. Like the worst thing you can do is probably I gotta put it in the bin. Where can you get this bin? This thing is. Let me see what I can do. Or maybe I just go back. See, I can just manually input it. Let's see. Bunch of different Hondas here. I want to see if I can find the right one. See what if we can actually scan it and see if it for codes. Oh wait, no. I shouldn't have said. Why did I pick Canada? Should have picked Japan. Let's redo this. See if I can scan this thing first. If not, we'll just do it the manual way to figure out which cylinder is misfiring, and then I'll show you how to do that. Right now, 2008. System selection. Let's go engine. See if we'll do that. Oh. Current DTCs. Oh, there you go. It does scan it. Nice. Kingbolen works. Or Kingbolen for the win. So I got cylinder 2 misfire. I never can see live data. Okay, so this is something new. At least the Kingbolen will be able to scan your JDM cars. Will it read live data? I'll select all and see what that thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Live data. Let's see. AC pressure, air fuel ratio, alternator output. Not a whole lot of stuff. Oh, actually, look, it does tell you it's a Stepwagon. Mine, I said select page, not select all, so I selected all. Now we got more live data. That's even better. So misfire. 1, 2, 4. There you go. See, cylinder 2's counting up. So we can just swap coils and see if that does anything. Alright, so switching over to the head cam. So basically what I'm doing is, you know, do the simple stuff for a misfire. You know, check your coils by swapping it. If it doesn't follow the coil, try the spark plugs. And if that doesn't follow, then, you know, then you go into the more technical stuff like compression tests. And, you know, it's only affecting one cylinder. So, you know, do the simple stuff first to figure out your misfire. And then if I can find where I can put this this light somewhere, let's do that. But yeah, because if it's not, you know, spark, right? Oh, that one's not. So yeah, if it's not spark, which is like, you know, the usual first thing you check. Then you move on to the next thing, right? Because, you know, a misfire is basically, if something's missing, right? You're losing spark, you're losing fuel, right? We're not worried about timing because the timing will affect all cylinders, right? compression. And also check compression, you know. Yeah. All I can say is always check the easy stuff before you go anything harder, you know. And then if you have low compression, then you know you got to find where is it losing compression on. Intake, exhaust, piston rings, you know. Yeah, so we need to check fuel. Injectors are under here, not back there. Yeah, anyways. I hope people can see, right? Swap it with 3. Now make sure you mark it. 2. Come on. Okay. Put the 2 back in. All right. Recheck, see if it follows. Probably the ignition off. We're back. Cancel data stream. Select all. Okay. Oh, there you go. It just needs a coil. Now we're missing on cylinder 3 now, so not too difficult of a diag. So yeah. Anyways, there's a check engine light flashing up there. So all we need is an ignition coil. Anyways, let me just see if we have that in stock. And I don't know how parts are gonna look up the VIN on this thing, because you know, to get parts for it. But it's a K24A, so these coils should be the same as, you know, the K24 we have here. So anyways, let's go check for parts. Got a Denso one from a 2008 CRV. So we're gonna try and pop that in and see. Just to confirm, right? Let's get this thing in here. Come on. See it was. Yeah. New ignition coil, or not new, but okay. Stuck the ignition coil from an 08 CRV. Should be fine. It's they're all pretty much the same. Exit out of this because I gotta refresh all of this. Where's my misfire counts? 1 to 4. Oh, run smooth. No more misfires. So we're just gonna get a, because parts can't look up the VIN for this car. So I gotta, you gotta improvise, right? You gotta take it from another Honda that we have here. Well, I'm just gonna pick an 08 CRV just to be easy for them. And then they're just gonna order an ignition coil for that cylinder. So anyways, you can see no more misfires and the car's running smooth, and that's all that is. Simple diag. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the shops, hey, what's up? Yeah, a lot of shops won't, especially dealerships, won't touch anything right-hand drive or JDM or anything that's modified. But here, I don't know, we kind of, you know, take whatever you can to make money. Anyways, what's up? 08 CRV, get me an ignition coil. An ignition coil.
All right.
Yeah.
Like an hour.
An hour? You don't have anything OEM?
No, nothing OEM and stuff.
Wow, nothing OEM. This is story of my life. Story of my life.